Yeah, very big welcome to you, my dear Virgo. The sun now is in Taurus, and Taurus is all about being grounded. And grounding is walking barefoot in the grass, on the earth, on the beach. And that is then the aspect of us that we show to the world. We show to the world that we know where our roots are, because the 19 turns into a 10, the 10 and the 5 is the 15. In there we get attached, but it's a good attachment. It's a knowing that we can be grounded and that we belong here and that it's our birthright to be here. The sun is giving the light to the moon, which is in your sign, and so you are getting through Taurus, through the sun, into your subconscious, the understanding that you know who you are more and more. You ground yourself in who you have become again and again, right? It's constantly this challenge. And so the 18 is the 9, and you are the 9th major arcana. And so there's a 9-9 portal right here for you. We're going to look, of course, into the Knight of Coins, right? That's your court card, is your birthday between August 13 and September 11. Then this is your court card. We're going to look at the Magician, because the Magician is Mercury, and Mercury is ruling you. And today we're also going to look at Pluto one more time. In November I did a special where Pluto went into Aquarius and is going to stay for 20 years there. And now Pluto is in retrograde since yesterday. And it's going to be staying retrograde for 5 months. And the Hierophant is the 5. And the 5 senses, right? It's again having a look at the evaluation, at what have you done until now to realize what you are here now. Back to the last reading where we had Aries Sun giving Virgo Moon the light. The message was the orphaned inner child is wanting to begin anew. And we also had Neptune in Aries, a special moment because Neptune in Aries is going to stay 14 years in the warrior, right? And we're not dreaming about our dreams anymore. We are acting upon it. And that's where the orphaned inner child is wanting to begin a complete new chapter. So we begin with you, the Knight of Coins. The first card that came up is the Strength card. And the Strength card in Salvador Dali's is not the 8, it's the 11. So here, the 6th zodiac sign, you walking into the strength, and you find strength by going inwards. Now, when you see the card, he goes to the left, but when you become the card, he's going to the right. And you have ideas. You want to build strength so that you can do what you want to do. And so this is the date, the 11th of June. Observe if that is going to be of significance for you. Then, of course, I want to see what is Leo bringing, right? Strength is Leo, and the messenger of water is coming. So you want to go deeper within, get the strength to become a messenger of love. And you see here the seahorse is the only male that is giving birth to the children. And this is something that is extraordinary because I think there's a revolution in how men are now interacting with each other, but also with the matriarch. And so we have here, right, the 6 and the 11. Now here's the 12 and the 6. That is the 18. And so this could be the 18th of November, a new date. Now observe, right, how that makes you feel, because I can also calculate the 12 into a 3, the 3, and of course the 6 is a 9. So then we have a 9-11 here. Maybe that is also a date that is really speaking to you. But you see, right, you have the strength to be more gentle, to be a man that is giving love freely. Then, of course, I want to see what is the Mother Piece Tarot bringing, and you're getting here the Temperance facing down. And the Temperance facing down, that's Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is taking action, being fiery, being the one that is saying, well, I need to understand that I am here playing with water and fire. She's dancing, she's a wild one, and Sagittarius is a wild one. And so we have the number 14 here. Now, Neptune in Aries is going to stay 14 years. And so this is going to be a revolution, right, for a lot of people, because Aries is also a wand sign, an action sign. And so at the same time, though, since the card is upside down, you are not sure yet how to express that and how to show that. And so the 14 turns into a 5, right? The 5, and here the 6 is an 11. Then you have an 11-11 portal. Plus here the 3 out of the 12 zodiac sign Pisces, which is opposite of you, right? So have the strength to go to your opposite sign, but also see that here in the 5, Taurus is pushing you to really ground yourself, to really know that every zodiac sign has a positive and a negative side, and you are here to realize that. Then, of course, I want to see what is Sagittarius wanting to tell you, and it's brought you the teaching lunch of the errors, and that's the Queen of Swords. That's a Libra. And so here you see the number 7, the 7 and the 5 is a 12. Then we have a 12-12 portal, or we can make a 3 and here a 3. Then you have the 33. Learn to stand your ground. Learn to bring your arms up and to know what it is that you want. To know that you have the potential to be strong, to be a loving personality here through Pisces, to also play with water and fire, to actually be mentally so strong that you can call in the spirits. And of course I want to see what is Libra saying, and you getting the 9 of Cups, which is Jupiter in Pisces. And so here Jupiter is ruling Sagittarius, Temperance, and Pisces is right here. And so you are noticing that the 9, that's you as a soul. You have the luck card. And in the luck, you understand that this combination here, I'm getting a cramp in my fingers, but this combination here is really extraordinary, right? That you see that you're getting the 11, you're getting the 6 and the 5 and 11-11. And here we have the 3 and the 7. That's a 10, and the 9 is the 19, and that's the Sun in Taurus. So you see there is really a strong message here for you, and you gotta put your story in there. Otherwise, right, it's gonna be me letting you know everything, but you gotta find for yourself what is it that you realize out of this combination. Then the Magician. The Magician is bringing you the soul retrieval, the number 49. And the 49 turns into a 13. The 13 plus the 1 is the 14. So again, you have the 14, and you see Temperance is almost like letting you know, or the number 14 is letting you know that Neptune in Aries, things are going to be really different, perceived different, and you are not dreaming about it anymore. You are really acting about it. And so you are shedding big time. But here, this is the 13, and that's the transformation, right? This butterfly is going through. What is coming from your deck? The Queen of Cups. And you see she's a queen with a beard, and she's queer, and she's all over the place. And so we understand that this is the 4, and the 13 turns into a 4, so you have a 44. So you have an 11-11, you have a 33, right? And understand that portals are important. And so here it's a 4-4, and you had 2 times the 11, so that's 4 times the 1 with the 1 of the magician, that's 5 times the 1. Speak your truth, right? And speak about your healing, speak about your transformation, because it's important, and Cancer is gonna help you to do just that. The moon. The moon is now in your sign, and you get the horseman, the herald of change, the number 30. The 30 and the 18 is the 48. And the 48 then calculated together is the 12. And so you understand that the 12 are all 12 zodiac signs, but it's also Neptune in Aries. And you see the horse going up, and here you see the horse going to the left, and this horse is going to the right. And the horse that you see from outside going to the right ends in the end to the within. And so clearly the 3 is left here. What is coming from your deck? The devil is coming, and the devil is almost chasing this horse, right? And you see the 3 is the Empress, and the 0 is a new beginning. It's the Fool, it's Uranus, it's the revolution. The revolution sees that now the devil is chasing after him. And so you see that we had here the 3 left, and the 3 and the 15 is the 18. That's the moon, and the moon is literally saying, yes, you know that the moon is connected with Pisces. Pisces is your opposite sign, and so each time when the moon is in your sign, you are getting a taste of how Pisces feels. And Pisces has come up to show you the path of love, right? And so the 18 turns into the 9, and the 9 again is you as the Hermit. Now I want to see what is actually Capricorn saying, and you're getting the Strength card again. And here the Strength card is the number 8. So you have the Strength card as an 11 and now as an 8. And so this could be the date, the 11th of August or the 8th of November. But nevertheless, you getting the strength to be really wild at the same time, also tamed. You are this magnificent personality that can also be wild, like Leo. And so Leo is bringing you the strength here. 2 times Leo, it's literally saying, yeah, you better watch, right? That you have that wild side within you really ready, right? Use it, because this is behind the career, behind the devil, behind Capricorn, which wants to climb, which wants to be successful. And so here Leo is bringing just that to the work, and you're going out and you are seeing that deep in your subconscious, that's what you want, and that's what you gonna get. The sun. The sun is bringing you the west, the completion, the number 4. Look at that. So we had a 4 here, and then we had a 4 here through the 13, right? And then you get another 4, 3 times the 4. That's feeling the solar plexus, inspiring the heart. And so the 19 turns into a 10, the 10 and the 4 is the 14. So again, you have the 14 here, and it's letting you know you are understanding that the 14 is temperance, is playing with the wild side, is playing with the tamed side, which is what strength is all about, right? You are learning to really understand that there are always 2 sides to the coin. What is coming from Taurus? The 7 of Pentacles, which is Saturn in Taurus. And Saturn is the world, and we don't have any coins, right? And I also want you to know that here in Salvador Dali, Virgo doesn't have a coin in its hand, because we have to understand that Virgo is leading the path, but it's not always about money. Money is secondary. The path is more important than money will follow. Here Taurus has the money, right? Has the coin in it. And so here you get 7 coins. Saturn, which is the world, which rules here Capricorn, and Capricorn is the work, is the climbing up, is the career. And so you are looking at these coins and you know what you're worth, because the 7 and the 4 is an 11, right? And so again you have another 11, and so now you have 7 times the 1, and 7 is the emotional intelligence that you have now to understand that the empowerment, the self-empowerment lies by accepting your fate, accepting your destiny. And in there you're learning that everything comes and goes, and everything has its up and down. And now Pluto, the last judgment, is bringing you the Elk's protection, the number 15. So with the 15 here of the devil, you have a 15-15 portal, which turns into a 6-6 portal when we calculate the 15 together. And you understand, right, that when a card is, or a number is telling you twice, observe that, right? Then you understand that numbers are really the structure, the architecture of our dimension, of the dimension in all directions. And so the 20 and the 15 is the 35. And the 35 is then again the 8 of the strength. Have the strength to ask the Elk's protection. And I'm just going to read it to you. Bugle calls, communication rules, listening is key to understanding. Elk command, respect to protect anything. Is that a vocal fawning or defensive warning? Hark, elk can bark, chirp, whistle, mew, bray, bleat, sing, scream, and chuckle. Can you? Call an elk to find your voice and stand your ground. And the elk is here. You see him, the ears, you see the spirit animal is here. So call the elk to find protection in what now is coming upon you through the soul retrieval, right? Through this horseman that is letting you know you're going places. You have the strength twice, and you have the 15 twice, right? And the 44, or 3 times 4, you also have that, right? You had the West, and that's really always the puzzle piece in the brain to understand that healing is not always to be perfect. Healing is to be who you are, unapologetically, right? You want to be who you are completely. And so you understand that the 4 is something that is important. And so in the 4 we have the 4 elements. In the 4 we have the heart, right? And so of course the 35 with then the 8 here is letting you know you are strong enough to withstand, endure anything. Now what is coming from Aquarius? The Knight of Cups is coming again, and this time he's sitting on a lotus flower. He is playing with the heart, and you see that this is really the true lover. He's here to show you you can do it. You can become a Pisces. You can become the path of love, no matter how you look at it. If you want to become a seahorse, right? Or if you want to become someone that sits on a lotus flower and plays the harp through the heart, right? And so there is a 12-12 portal, or a 33, then when we calculate the 12 together. But you see, right, that here is such a beautiful message. The 20, the 15, the 35, the 8, and the 3 is again an 11. And so now you don't have 7 times the 1, you have 9 times the 1. And the 9 is your luck card, right? This is Jupiter in Pisces. This is the lucky card. And in that luck, you are understanding that something very special is coming to you. Now, the last card, I want to see what is Pisces telling you, because Pisces, here, I didn't pick a card from the deck of Pisces, but Pisces is bringing you patience. The Seven of Pentacles again. And so you have twice the Seven, Saturn in Taurus. You understand that something is ripening, something is ready, right? You've done the work, you know what you're doing. It is ripening, and know your self-worth, because that's what Taurus is all about. Self-worth, right? Knowing that Saturn, the world, wants what you have, right? And here it is, the 77, 2 times the 7. And you understand really clearly that here is the 7th zodiac sign, 3 times the 7. Self-empowerment here in your solar plexus, right? In knowing that the emotional intelligence is there, and that you know that whatever it is that you're putting out there, it is worth to wait and to know when the time is right. And just feel how you have the protection of the elk, how you know that everything takes its moment, because Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius for 5 months. I mean, you cannot make this up, right? The 7 of Pentacles, right? Saturn in Taurus. So you know for the next 5 months something has to ripen, something has to feel right. The song has to feel in its vibration right, so that you can put it out there, and that you know that you have the strength, that you know that you are wild enough. You just need to wait, and then this card might be just upside up, right? And so now it's upside down. But you know that you have the 9 of Cups, you have the emotions, you have the Queen of Cups, the healing, but also the career. And there is something that you want to push, because you have 2 times Leo. There's a creative spark that wants to be brought out there. You have the 44, right? 2 times the 4. I mean, it's really clear. You have the 4 here as well, because the 49 turns into the 13, and the 13 is then again a 4. And that transformation is worth waiting for. So I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we get the Sun in Gemini, the communication. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.